It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Wednesday, the 21st of February. I'm Michael Groff. A weather system passing by the area today will bring about breezy conditions and cooler temperatures. There will be some rain and snow across northern and eastern Arizona, but around here, conditions will stay dry. Just a few passing clouds. Now, we'll see a warm-up as we head toward the weekend, but an increase in clouds once more, and maybe a chance at some rain early next week. We'll talk about all of it as we dive on in. First, let's check that almanac from yesterday. 82 degrees was the afternoon high. A warm day, 53 the morning low, obviously above those averages of 72 and 50. And as we take a look outside right now, here at 9:30 a.m., we've got mostly sunny sky across the area. We're sitting at 64 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point 32, humidity 30%. It's a light wind and the barometer is rising. The upper level weather pattern across the nation shows that system is coming through the southwestern United States, but it is weakening as it does. It brought plenty of rain and snow to California and the Sierra, the Pacific Northwest, but now the system is phasing out and the main moisture and dynamic support will stay to the north of us. Still, a few showers across northern Arizona today, and some breezy to windy conditions at times, along with cooler temperatures. The watch warning map, speaking of breezes, we've got some red flag warnings across parts of New Mexico and West Texas, wind advisories for the rim country of northern Arizona. So if you're heading up north, be aware that you could see some gusty winds over 40, maybe 45 miles per hour, and a few showers or maybe a snowflake or two. Convective outlook for today, we've got that marginal risk of severe storms around Joplin, Missouri, and over toward Bloomington and Peoria, Illinois. Northern Arizona in the green. Could see a rumble of thunder up there, but again, not a major threat. Maybe just to the northwest of Phoenix, maybe as far south as northern Maricopa County, a passing shower or thunderstorm. But again, any precipitation would be very light, very spotty. And here's that precipitation outlook valid through Wednesday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix, generally under 1/4 of an inch, with just a little bit more possible to the north and east of us. The favored upslope areas could see anywhere from 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch of rain. And that's with some a weather system or perhaps two systems due in here early next week. And we'll talk about what's going on with that and everything else right now as we get to the models, see what the future may hold. Here we go. This is the GFS. It's the 06Z run valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. All right, we've got ridging off to the east. We've got this little system coming through the western states and what it means for us down at the surface for the rest of the day today. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy sky. Yes, a few showers, some snow way up in the higher elevations, and an isolated thunderstorm possible. And again, maybe as far south as central Arizona, northern Maricopa County. The chance of rain in Phoenix today is mathematically not zero, but it is under 10%, so we're just not going to mention it. But maybe, again, right up there toward Wickenburg or certainly Camp Verde and points to the north and northeast of there, we could see a shower or two. High temperatures in Phoenix will be cooler today, upper 60s and low 70s. Tonight, the sky becomes mostly clear. Overnight lows will mainly be in the 40s. And then tomorrow, mostly sunny, highs right around 70. Now, as we go to Friday, we see another weather system is going to begin to develop well off the west coast. We're going to stay dry, though. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy sky and high temperatures climbing up into the 70s. Will be somewhere between the upper 70s to low 80s by the time we get to Saturday. But high clouds are going to start to develop as more of a southwesterly flow develops in response to ridging building to the east and a developing trough to the west of us. And so that's going to hold for Sunday as well. And that's going to mean milder overnight low temperatures will probably stay in the 50s overnight with highs, again, despite the fact that we'll have plenty of high clouds around, upper 70s and low 80s. So if you have outdoor activities planned this weekend, it'll be mild, but there'll be some clouds around, but no precipitation with any of that. Then as we go to Monday, the system tries to come on into the west coast and to the western United States. We have kind of a complex scenario unfolding here. You've got a wave diving out of the Gulf of Alaska. You've got another wave off to the west of us, and those two systems may well merge or be a very quick 1-2 sort of punch coming on in here, but it really appears that the upstream system, the Gulf of Alaska system that drops into the western states from the northwest, is the more dominant feature. And the main dynamic support with that and the bulk of that energy is just going to stay a little bit north of us. Still, on Monday, maybe by Monday afternoon, we'll call for a slight chance of a shower in here with an increase in clouds. Temperatures should lower a bit, probably back down toward the mid-70s. And then on Tuesday, as that system comes through here, these two features kind of consolidate, and we'll see a chance at some showers. Again, this is not going to be an overly robust kind of a precipitation event. Right now, it looks like some moisture advection takes place. Enough, certainly, for some showers, but nothing overly heavy. Right now, best estimates, as we showed you earlier from the WPC, they've got rain amounts generally at or under 1/4 of an inch in Phoenix, with the exception being the upslope areas just to the north and east of Phoenix, up there toward Carefree, Cave Creek, New River. Those places may see a bit more than that. And along the rim, we could see anywhere from 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch of rain with this. But again, this could change between now and then. There is still a degree of uncertainty, but it does appear that cooler and potentially at least a bit of unsettled weather could be in here for at least the first half of next week. All right, here's a week from today. This is Wednesday, the 28th, and that system is moving off to the east. Temperatures would still be just a shade below average if this is right, but nothing overly cool. Going out 10 days. This is Friday, the 1st of March, and another trough is lining up along the west coast. How that evolves remains to be seen, but with ridging amplifying across the plain states in the eastern half of the country, it would be more than likely that this trough would not dig very far south unless we really see an amplification upstream into eastern Russia and the Bering Sea. That could help to really propel that trough further southward and give us better chances of precipitation. But at this point, all that system would probably do for us out toward the end of next week or the following weekend is give us slightly cooler temperatures and an increase in clouds. All right, looking at rainfall for Phoenix off of the GFS ensemble. And once again, this goes out through the 7th of March. And yeah, the ensemble mean well under 1/2 an inch. European ensemble is just under 1/2 an inch as well. Again, denoting that there is a decent chance we could see at least some rain early next week. And temperatures off the national blend of models, we're going to stay at or a little bit above average on most days through the period. Again, peaking up into the 80s this weekend. It's going to be very mild. Feel a bit of a touch of spring out there, just in time for spring training to get going here across the southwest. And then next week, temperatures might retreat a little bit with better chances of rain early next week. And that is going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is due back here tomorrow morning. Should you happen to enjoy these videos, then be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. If you really like what we do here, click that thanks icon below the video. Make those monetary donations to us on YouTube. Those are always encouraged and really help the channel. And, of course, I should remind you that the executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my one and only, the sweetest of all time, the Asian sensation, the proprietor of sweetchildaz.com.org and the Facebook page of the same name, Sweet Child Arizona. I'm talking about my Michelle, so please check her out. I've got all of her endeavors linked up down in the description. And, of course, our streaming station. It is called KMGX. What do we do with that? Well, we play a ton of music. We have a lot of fun over there. And so I encourage you to listen to that. And again, that's linked up in the description too. As you can tell, we've got a lot going on around here, okay? I thank you guys so much for watching and all of your continued support. It is so greatly appreciated. Please be safe, and you guys have yourselves a tremendous Wednesday.